Hey, traders. Welcome to the Thursday stream. Also the last day of the month. It was the worst half of a year, the worst 6 months for the S&P 500 in 52 years. That's confirmed now. And a monthly candle will be closing on Bitcoin in less than 1 hour. We're live. Forgot to even mention that on the thumbnail or whatever. Do it now. Monthly candle close. There we go. Yeah, dude. Wow. Talk about destroyed markets. And hey, man, you know, kind of like what was making sense yesterday has come to fruition, it seems, right? Hey, no bids, just testing the level again. No one's buying. Absorption of remaining demand. And here you are, down about 6%. More than, maybe a little bit more than 6% from when we last streamed about a day ago, right? So now, at this point, I mean, you're not even at 886. 886 is around $18,000. So that means you got about another $1,000 before you hit the deep retrace, local retrace. If you look left throughout history, there's nothing really here. Dude, like nothing. You get that? So, hey, man, it can just crap around, you know, oscillate in price in between 17,169 and 19,891. But just know there's no formal levels of support anywhere. Until, you know, really, I mean, if we look left from history, it's 17s, but locally, yeah, 18, and then, you know, 17.5. So, again, just talking about M shapes. McDonald's, I'm loving it, right? People gonna be having to work there. Well, shoot, dude, they're probably already working there, you know, but the 886, 18,056, that was kind of the target if we were gonna break 19,891, just for me to be nice. Right, because that's not formal support really. That's, I mean, it lines up with the candle low close on the 4 hour from June 18th, but yeah, 17s in time. If this is real life, you haven't even made a 78% retrace yet. It just, now one thing that can happen anytime before you get down to these deeper retrace levels is you rally, because there has not been any confirmation that 19,891 is resistance. So that could happen. Right, you know, FOMO short sellers get wrecked, they get liquidated, they're over leveraged on a scrub rally that just gives you a simple back test, right? What was once resistance is resistance again with confirmation with a back test, right? I'm just talking about anytime. It could happen anywhere, man. This stuff happens. Okay, that's completely normal. And I wouldn't be surprised if we ever got one. But, you know, it can be also, it's so bad that there's no more demand on Bitcoin. And only selling pressure, and we never get back up there, and that would be testament to how bad things are. And again, we've already talked about how bad things are because we did the Fibonacci. Remember what kind of retrace did we make from the previous high to low? It was a 30%, 27. Nah, dude, it was like a 26% retrace. And we know based on Fibonacci, in normal market conditions, not hyper bearish, trash, recession market conditions, assets normally will commonly retrace between the zone, the 382 to the 618, and you didn't even get close, man. That's pretty awful for now. You can pivot here, make a confirmation low, and then rally and eventually see these levels too. I'm just saying that was the Bulls' best case right there. That was their chance. That was their attempt, and it was really bad. So anytime you're below 19,891, how can you be bullish? How can you be bullish below 28.8? How can you be bullish below 42K, 40K? You can't be. So it's all about the levels, and we just broke one. If you want to see it, you can look at it. Here it is, man. I mean, this is just awful. Awful, dude. Already losing positive momentum. Look where you went on the RSI. You got as high as 36. So bearish. You're oversold again. I guess that's good. But 28.25. You could go all the way down to 21.7 and still make bullish divergence. But who knows how, I mean, the price will be in the 17s. The hard target eventually, despite what happens here, it could take time. It could rally, whatever. But eventually, man, I'm thinking 14K. Just eyeballing that peak from June of 2019. Yeah, nothing else really makes sense here, okay? So you couldn't hold the level that you desperately needed to hold, and that it wasn't really surprising at all. Like, you just can't be surprised at this point. Very bearish conditions. Sorry. Okay, so that's Bitcoin 4-hour daily. Let's look at the weekly. Ooh, wow! You want to see how terrible things are? Bitcoin, all you gotta do is look at the weekly. Are you kidding? Well, we know, based on history, how rarely Bitcoin is below the 200-week moving average. Well, you blasted through it a couple weeks ago. Then you spent last week indecision, which is bad. And now you're working on a bearish engulfing candle. And if something doesn't miraculously happen soon, you're going to be bearishly engulfing below the previous cycle top. That never happened, okay? You understand the past 2 weeks, traders have settled up higher than that level. And now we're working on when this weekly candle closes. That's what I say. When traders settle up, right? When the week ends, that candle closes, it will be confirmed below previous cycle top. That's awful forms of confirmation, and you can look left and understand why 14K would be a target. You could also understand, looking on the monthly, why 14K is a good target, adequate target. Look here, the monthly, there is nothing here. You get it, right? Nothing. Just like when we broke October 2020, there was nothing there to the next top on the monthly, and that's where we went straight up to it. So you could just use your imagination to comprehend why 14K 13,869 seems adequate. That was the monthly candle high close from the previous cycle top, right? And it was the wick high from June of 2019. 2 levels, perfect. So that's how much more downside is that? Eventually, it's not gonna happen. It can't happen. It might happen overnight, but I'm saying most of the time it doesn't. So you have to be patient. Just the whole thing going down. Be patient. In time, you'll see lower prices over and over and over again. We're seeing lower prices in time. 26% more downside, if you can even believe it at this point. And based on technicals, nothing else makes sense at all, especially on a time scale that is so significant like this. All right. Drinking my R1 coffee, man. All right. Trying to stay energized in these trying, troubling times. My God, man. You talk about a supply line and an RSI. Well, sure as heck is real. And you're at the, wow, dude, you're like 41. You're at the lowest relative strength on the monthly you've seen on this chart. Maybe we got a Bitstamp, got a lot more data. Wow, oh my God. Okay, so maybe like we could talk about another chart. This is the one I think that has the most data. I know there's like the Brave new coin that closes. If we're talking about the Bitstamp chart, since 2012, October 2012, this is the lowest RSI on the monthly ever. You know, like the worst of times, right? December 2014, terrible bear market. That was the worst bear market that's ever happened. That was the Mt. Gox stuff. We only saw 44.7. Look at this. The crypto ICO bubble popped, and at the lowest price when Bitcoin hit $3,150, $3,150. The RSI bottomed out at 44. But here we are in 2022, and the relative strength index is at 41. And you know what the bearish control zone is? Right below 40. So my God. Talk about history being made and stuff, right? Just saying, right? This is just data. This is real life. I mean, okay. So anyway, I want to spend a minute on that because the monthly is closing. This candle will be cemented in time, and it will be the lowest monthly candle close since October of 2020. Right around that time, that's about the price of Bitcoin. I had an Instagram post about it too. $18,888.88. In case you're missing it, Bitcoin's going on a historical run, 18,888, right? And then we go to 69K eventually. Look where we are now, back to 18,888. Yep, the cycle ended a while ago. So the 6 month, the quarterly candle, I believe, is closing. Yes, the quarterly candle. It will be the nastiest red candle based on price of all time. Right, this will be the biggest. It will be eclipsing the April of 2021 monthly 3-month candle, that quarter. It will be eclipsing that based on price. Now, remember, it was a bigger price, so it's more significant, right? Because we're lower price. So, I mean, percentage lost that day from the, let's just say from the open to the close, it was a 40% drawdown in 3 months, right? And then you've got here from just, again, the open to the close, forget the noise, a 58% drawdown in the same amount of time, 90 days. You get it? So, you know, I'm sure there are other candles that are smaller, but we're talking about, that's a lot of losses, but I'm saying the largest price lost ever. So in 41 minutes, we're about to be experiencing bearish history on Bitcoin together. Wow. 3 month also makes sense, right? 14K. Look at that, 14K on the 3 month. Why would you not on the, you know, even if it bounces, you know, the first month and a half or whatever, you sell off to test that level just to make sure it's support. You never got a back test ever when you broke it in October 2020. And let's go to the 6 month. So you can see that. Massive bearish engulfing candle. That's a real bearish engulfing candle, dude. Obviously will be the largest red candle, 6 month candle ever for Bitcoin too. Wow. All right. So just doing a little looking around, tripping through time scales. But hey, dude, Bitcoin's not collapsing as I'm streaming. That's nice. That's always a good thing. But anyway, let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum, hey, remember just yesterday? Probably 1,050 minimum, but maybe 980. You didn't quite get to 980. You got to 996, but you certainly hit 1,050. After, it's perfect TA. This is literal technical analysis being respected, right? I mean, you're rejecting to break a level that was created, and it was also historical too. It's just a zone. And then you back tested those levels as resistance, and that was the candle. That was the end. That was as bearish as it gets right there. That's like Bitcoin falling below 40K, 42K, and confirming it. And it's like, what else do you want, man? That's as bad as it gets. And look how much you've drawn down since a bearish confirmation like that. That's wonderful. 16+% downside in 2 days. That's awesome. And I'm saying awesome in a technical sense, right? Like, I'm just, you know, I'm not happy it's going down, but what's taught here, it doesn't matter if it's going up or down. It's the same thing. It's price action, correlation to levels, trend analysis, paying attention to indicators, right? Implying in a downtrend. We knew that if this played out, what was probably going to happen, and look what's happened. It was on a weekend. It was last Saturday. Hey, man, this is here. And then you topped out. Bearish engulfing candle began it, and then all the nice back tests, and look at us now. It's like it's awesome because it helps us make decisions, like on whether we want to own this asset or not, or be short. I mean, Crypto Hoarder's short. Who knows how much he just made being short on that. So it's just, but there were a lot of cryptos doing the same thing. Let's look at the daily. Okay, the daily, yeah, I mean, you went down and touched the candle low close from June 18th, and again, I think 980. If you break 980, there's nothing here, dude. Nothing here. It's just outer space. You see, you go down to local low 881, 830, and then eventually 420 after that. If that doesn't hold, because there's literally nothing here either. So you've run out of supports. You're just no bids, man. Let's go to the monthly. Here's your monthly on Ethereum. It was a bubble, chat. It was a bubble, and the bubble popped, and you're about to, in 38 minutes, confirm a lower close than you closed at the most euphoric month of the last cycle, which was the buying climax, January 2018, right? You're about to close lower than that. Ooh. What's up, Eric, man? Thanks for the positive chat. What's up, dude? Yeah, so here on the monthly, if you're talking about formal supports, there's no support really till 375. I know, it's the monthly. There's probably more that exists on the weekly and daily. I think there are, but dude, again, 420 was like the harder support. 420, and it was just really like that peak back from 2017. A few other touches. It's just, yeah, you're just looking at this straight up, down, up. So what do we know about straight up, straight down? It could happen because it happens so frequently across all markets. No support. Let's look at the 3-month, the quarterly candle that'll be closing. No support till 736 on this one. The highest, previous cycle tops, highest candle close ever was 740. So that's it, minimum 740. Okay, just to be nice. And then we could look at the 6-month, the bi-yearly candle, and it will be a massive, unbelievable bearish engulfing candle, the largest red candle ever, the largest candle ever, not just largest green or red. It is the largest ever. And on this one, even on a monthly close, 740. I mean, that's target. 740 minimum on significant time scales. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's bad stuff. Daily. I think we looked at the daily. Yeah, just wow. No real demands.
If BTC dumps down to 17K, what's the likely price for ETH?
Either testing the lows, like 882 or 830, probably. It's probably where you are. But hey, again, I told you, at any time when you're selling off, you can rally back to test 19891 just to confirm it. Market participants love that. You know, how many times does it have to happen before you're like, oh yeah, that's something that happens all the time. So that didn't occur when we broke it somewhat, I don't know, recently after the stream we were talking about. Literally one of the last things we were talking about on the stream yesterday, and then boom. So just, I think it was later. I think it was like really early in the morning when it started really breaking. So, all right, let's go to BNB. That, bad news. Bad news, man. But, 212 still, it's hanging on by, oh my God, look, it's hanging on by a thread, chat. It's a fruit fly. When Bitcoin was collapsing earlier, when Bitcoin saw its nadir of this crash, which is 18,600, you're only about $300 off the lowest low right now. BNB was breaking it. It was in fact breaking the only level. There's nothing left, chat. Please understand, nothing else is here. Protect yourself. Finances, before the dump yesterday, I'm not kidding. Like before, you can just smell the desperation. Like you got your Binance app, and hey, no trading fees on Bitcoin. I don't think Binance US you can even short. So it's like all you can do is long. So just please long Bitcoin for no trading fees, so we can dump on your head what we got. AJ Productions, thanks for 10, dude. Complete desperation while sitting on a support with no demand. It's like don't fall for it, dude. They want you to buy. And if you would have bought when that came out, you'd be down, I don't know, like at the lowest point, you'd be down 7.5% if you would have bought when they came out with that new thing, right? Cool, dude. So imagine being bullish here. I get it. That look, this is a problem. Okay, you got to understand the issue here. The divergence played out. You were saved. We were gonna do it, man. We were gonna route. But then the follow through. What kind of price action did you receive when you should have been reversing? This is all you got. That?
Can you take a look at DOT? Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah, we'll look at DOT. Space 8, man. We would have looked at DOT in a minute anyway. It's in the top cryptos. We always look at it every day. But thank you, man. I appreciate the contribution to the stream. 100% crowdsourced stream. So, every day having to block people. Oh, can you put our trash scam logo on your stream every day? 50 people? No. I'm starting to tell them now. I'm like, hey man, people are going to starve and be homeless. I don't understand. What are you doing? You need to go do something besides peddling scams, because that time's over. That was the price action you received after extremely nice bullish divergence. That's terrible. That's awful. Very, very bad. Did you even what did you do here on your previous high to low? Fibonacci, high to low. Yeah, you made a 382. Hey, you hit the beginning of the golden zone. But it was the shallowest part of the golden zone between the 382 and the 618. So it did normal stuff. Not a big deal here. That makes sense. So this is exactly where it could start rolling over. But unfortunately, the macro didn't. The macro is really bad. So this kind of outperformed Bitcoin on this little rally.
What you do, man.
Hey, it's Fluffy. Thanks for the Fluffy super chat, dude. Thank you, man. Kangs, you want to request anything? Cheers. So I'm just telling you, have your alert set up because death could be upon you. Death to your portfolio if you own BNB. Like, pay attention. You know, this could be a spring back test of spring for real. That means like everything in the world has to start reversing right now. Like now, not like in a couple. I'm talking probably right now. Otherwise, you're gonna break that and you're going straight down to at least 85 bucks to test the oversold levels of this downtrend you're in, but eventually horizontally 40 bucks. It's been the case. Just be careful. Trend is extremely bearish. We can look at the monthly on this because it's closing too. Sure. Monthly on BNB. Do you understand how destroyed this thing looks or is about to get? Do you get it? It's the lowest monthly candle close since February 2021. But, you know, give it 5 minutes and Bitcoin sells off a little bit more. It'll be the lowest candle close since January 2021. That right there, nothing. Just one green candle is left. After confirming it's over up here, right? Look at that. 622, it's over. Monthly. But really, I get it. The quarterly. Look at that, dude. Nothing. Just absolutely nothing on the 3 month till 38 bucks, 40 bucks. And then the buy yearly candle that'll be closing in 30 minutes. Nothing till 38 bucks, 40 bucks. Yeah. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed on the buy yearly. Oh my God. All right. Nice head and shoulders, man. How beautiful. Head and shoulder, like, don't you love it, man? Like, the 4 hour, you take out all the noise, you just go with the range, and it's like you're up thrusting through the range, and then momentum shifting, and it's perfect, you know. Bearish divergence too, up there, yeah. So eventually 188, 183, if it's going to do what Ethereum's doing, you know, it's kind of outperforming Ethereum a little bit. What's up, Kevin, dude? So much guh. What can men do against so much guh? Correct. We're in power hour right now. So we're catching some bids, chat. Some bids, man. Bitcoin's only down 5.4%. Still massively below 19,891. I mean, I wouldn't even be looking at this asset below that level. That is like a death level. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Hey.
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
Dude, the I like turtles guy, he doesn't go by Jonathan anymore. He's just John. Hey, John, what do you think about the turtles? He says today, after 20 years, he still likes the turtles. Hopefully he doesn't mean the turtles we look at every day, right? Playlist family, thanks for the 886. Wow.
Bruh.
The deep retrace contribution, much love. Thank you. All right, so you'd think 781, 766 billion eventually. Wow, I don't even, do we want to do this? I'm not even trying to make people sad. Like, it's just reality.
Kevin Contrell super chatted $31.47. Hey Mitch,
Hey.
long time no chat. Can you check Kava really quick? I know S-Coin, but I'm still interested.
Yes, we'll look at Kava. Just another Beanie Baby. What Kava was the Beanie Baby that was shaped like a mug of coffee, right? It was like a plush coffee Beanie Baby. Kava. Yep. We'll look at it. I think that was a special feature, right, when they created it. Yeah. Thank you, dude. We'll look at it. Put on the list. So listen, I don't want to make people sad, but we're gonna do this together. 1 month candle on total. Here it is, chat. Please understand. Like, yeah, you're right there. You're holding 768. Okay, I get it, man. For now, but on the monthly, 538 billion is your previous cycle top candle close. Okay. Yeah, so your 3 month, worst 3 month ever, dude, ever. It'll be the lowest monthly candle close since October 2020. Just terrible. 3 months still makes sense. If you don't hold 768, you go to 538. So what does that mean? I mean, like, if it breaks this level on significant time scales, Oh, just a cool 29% downside on all of crypto market cap if it doesn't hold this level that it is still above. But yeah, there's still tremendous downside. I mean, I guess some people are cool with it. I'm gonna hold. I'm cool losing 30% more of my position. That's fine, dude. I mean, you've only lost in 3 months, right? From just the open to where you're gonna close. You've only lost 60% of your value. So what's another 30%, man, of your money? Yeah, I get it. Totally. Let's go to 6 month because that's closing to the buy. Yearly. Massive bearish and golden candle. Wow. And of course, the same thing here. Like 538 billion. Yeah. Wow. History, though. We have history upon us. 26 minutes. Wow. Yeah, it's just ugly, man. Okay, so let's meander on to the next one, which was gonna be XRP. I can't even believe it. It's only down 1%, dude. I can't even believe this, dude. For real. It's Aussie Jason, man. Hey.
Aussie Jason tipped $25. Ty for always being here. That 6M ETH chart you showed was eye-opening. I knew we were bearish, but holy cow, mate. Have a great weekend, sir. Cheers.
It's ugly, but you know what's crazy? We were looking at the monthly in 2020, and it was like unbelievably life-changingly bullish. Like on stream at different times. Like, oh my God, this thing's at like 300 bucks. This thing could go to 800 bucks, man. Like easy. Ends up going to almost $5,000, right? But like still, it was double bottoming after the COVID crash. It was like inverse the mentality and stuff going on now a couple years ago, you know. And a lot of y'all were here, not everyone, but I know there are a lot of people that have been around a good amount of time, and a lot of us, you know, we took advantage of the last cycle. We didn't like get destroyed, you know. I mean, like, you got to be able to take profit at some point, and you got to understand the levels, man. Like when you understand the levels, it's like, why would I own this? Why would I own things when they just fail to break them, upthrust through them, and then they confirm that the upthrust was actually valid and resistance is resistance again? It's just like, how can you own the S&P 500 below 4,600 for the second time, right? And then falling below the support resistance. I mean, how can you want to mess with it? So anyway, XRP, dude, it did it, dude. It did it. It's above 32.5 cents. Something's going on, man. It was at 30 cents earlier. Wow. Still bearish. Still nothing to do here. There's nothing to do here. Just, you can look at it, you know. But to own it, you're not really strategizing much here. You got to wait for an engulfing candle or something. The macro, though, is so bearish. It's like, why would I want to own this individual asset that hasn't made a higher high in like over a year? Definitely. So, not yet. I think if you're patient enough, like we said it, if you're patient enough, you can get it at lower price. Still think you can get it at lower prices in time. I know you can get rallies and stuff. It's just bearish trend, bearish macro. Cool though. It's not down that much. Cardano down 3.8%. Oh my dude, as of yesterday, it's gonna happen where at some point we're gonna get the lowest daily candle close of the entire downtrend that's been going on since September of last year. Guess what? Lo and behold, it just happens to be 24 hours later. Here we are. Right, it'll be the lowest today in 23 minutes. It'll be the lowest daily candle close since February 4th, 2021. I think eventually 38.8 cents. Why not? Why would you not go see 38.8 cents? You will eventually. Crazy, dude. You were oversold, right? Remember in the downtrend, you're oversold at the supply line, and you're overbought at the supply line, and the bottom trend line is oversold. So if you wanted to become oversold, you couldn't here. Like it would go to negative price. So horizontal, like it helps us conceptualize that supply line's valid. You couldn't break it. You tested it and it's completely rolled over immediately. The bullish divergence that was there, no one bought. That was your chance, bulls. That was it. That is awful. That is so bearish. So 38.8 cents eventually, then 11 cents after that. That doesn't hold. Okay, just. Let's go to the monthly, dude. Why not? Lowest monthly candle close confirmed in 22 minutes since January 2021. Again, why are you not going to see either one of these levels? You are 38.8 cents, dude. That's the target. Quarterly candle. That's even worse on the quarterly, right? I mean, 26.1 cents just to test the open from back then. I know there's more data on other charts. And then you can go to the 6 month. Oh my God, just wow. From its top, 86% down in 140 days. There you go. What a beast, dude. Inverse beast. Beautiful downtrend though. You gotta love it, man. Wow, look at that. So sexual. Sexual downtrend. What was that? It was a Doge. I think I'm memorizing these by now, right? They change every day. No, Sol. Sol's next. Forgot. The cell phone company, chat. The failed platform cell phone company. Not as bad as you think. It's not making, you know, it's like got as low as $31. Nothing makes, there's nothing here. Like nothing, dude. So at least go test your local lows for 25, 26 bucks, but eventually $20 if you're patient. That's it. You're in no man's land now, dude. Below 37.20, that was it. Now there's nothing. So you could just be patient, wait for 20 bucks eventually on Sol. Oh God, let's look at this one, man. It's your veg, man. Oh my God. J Man coming in with a C note. Thank you, dude.
Thanks for being here daily, Mitch. BNR, please.
Yeah, we'll look at Energizer. That was at a level that was interesting, but my God, I mean, probably revisiting it, it's like, we'll look, dude. Thank you. Jeff H in the chat. Okay, lowest monthly candle close confirmed in 20 minutes. Lowest candle close since March of 2021. Looking at Sol, can you understand why nothing makes sense till 20 bucks? Nothing. Take out all the noise. Really no noise here. Just 20 bucks, like 18 to 21 bucks. That's it. So why not go to that and then rally off that? Then we'll talk. But it seems that's the hard target. It's been that way for months. Okay, so let's go to DOT now, which was a request.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
DOT's in the chat. Do you just want to start it with the monthly and be depressed? Well, I mean, look, dude, yeah, that's it right there. There's candle high close back from August 2020. It's going to be your lowest monthly candle close since November 2020 on this one. Imagine that not holding. There's not much anything here. So, yeah, great, dude. 630. We know this one's been so well respected on the daily. I love it, man. Daily's like, right, it confirmed top. It hasn't broken the support, which I'm thinking once it breaks this level, this 668 level, boom, 553. So it's like you break the support here, which you haven't yet. But if you did, there's like 15 to 16% downside on DOT from here. You know, it's just starting to get down to the levels that, you know, this was all kind of called. Like, yeah, you break this level, you're going straight down to 13, straight down to 10. You don't hold 10, you go straight down to 828, 668. I mean, all this stuff is, you gotta love this chart because it's been doing such perfect things, you know, like now it's like, you know, if you can find it within the parameters of the consolidation, it looks interesting, right? I mean, that's a down sloping price contraction. Maybe at some point, maybe it goes down to like 570 and catches a bounce. You're consolidating after you crash still, it seems like, right? Even though you keep grinding lower. This is like bubble popped already and it's already destroyed stuff. This is what happens, and it can last for longer than you can stay solvent for sure. So DOT, I guess we can look at the 3 month because it was a request, but dude, here's your 3 month. I mean, you tell me. Your quarterly candle, lowest quarterly candle close since July 2020. Awful, terrible. You participated for all this time and you didn't sell, you lose. That's what this chart is saying. Sorry. 6 month. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. It'll be the, on this chart on Binance, it'll be the lowest 6-month candle close literally ever. Right, because this candle opened July 2020 at $2 and closed at 940. This will be the lowest close ever here. Each candle represents 6 months right now, if you're looking at it, okay? All right, so that was DOT. Now we got a Doge down 8%. Let's go. Perfect bearish back test twice. Rolling over since. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed in 16 minutes on the daily. If you want to look at the monthly, we can because it's closing. Oh my God, dude. You understand the downside potential. Me looking at this chart, nothing till 2 cents. But like you're talking about candle closes, nothing till less than 1 cent. Wow. There's still downside on Doge. Like this, there's no support here. This doesn't make any sense if you look at the monthly. It's Rudy poo. It's like straight line up stuff. So you could straight line down to back to it's like mean reversion, man. 3 month. Same thing. Nothing makes sense to 1.9 cents to less than a cent. Lowest 3-month candle close since January 2021. 6 month closing in 15 minutes. Can you understand there's nothing here? Like, oh, what's the 6 month gonna do? It could just keep going till less than a cent. Almost 1 cent. It's like 9.9 tenths of 1 cent. Okay, like 1 cent. So that's your Doge. Pray for everyone and everything. Every market. Yikes. Oh, let's go to Tron, dude. Tron's hanging in there, man. It's that Chinese communist money. Communist Chinese money, whatever. There it is. Rejected the 200-day moving average. I'm telling you, man, this is never going above these levels. Not anytime soon. The cycle would have to like, okay, then it goes, okay, 2 years later. I'm just saying, man, for now, you're not retaking these highs. You're making substantially lower highs. The downside, I mean, like, I'm thinking you're going right back down to 4.9 cents eventually. I don't know what day it's going to be, but I think that's pretty strong conviction that you're going back down that level. And once you don't hold it this time, then you go straight down to 2.6 cents and everyone's going to laugh about it. So stupid bearish. And just give it time, man. Give it time on Tron. If you want to look at the monthly, I guess we can, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, you know what's good about this chart? What's great about this chart? Tweezer top. Almost bearish engulfing, but bearish Harami and stuff. I mean, bearish. Very, very bearish. Nothing makes sense till 4.1 cents here. Nothing. And really, I'm thinking more like 3.3 cents, right? A monthly candle close from March 2018. Candle high close from May 2019. A few other times in 2020. That would say that's your hard target on significant time scales, 3.3 cents. So that means you have to lose 50% of your value from here to see those levels. Do you get that? Yeah, that right there, super bearish stuff right there. Don't ignore it. Don't you dare be like, you didn't talk about this on Tron Monthly right there. That's like a massive double top. Okay, do you get that? We know the double top happened, but this is it on a significant time scale. That's very bearish price action, okay? A lot of buyer regression on the second time too. Pay attention to Tron, also known as scam. Tron, scam, same thing. All right, so wrapped it up on the cryptos right there. Let's head over to the S&P 500. That was, oh my God, it was getting wrecked and then it rallied and everything was okay. Then it pulled back some. Oh my God, it was all over the place, wasn't it? Drove down cryptos for sure, but like you can see it here. Lowest daily candle close since June 22nd. Probably headed to test that demand line again at 36.71. Really bad though. You're just kind of in the crash zone. There's not much support here. Thought maybe, hey, you could definitely pivot here and continue a scrub rally at any time, but it's just why even try to predict that? Why try to be long in a trend like this? It's just Dumb, dude. It's been dumb though. It's been dumb since really like early April. Early April it was over for the stock market based on confirmation of distribution. You can see it here and go to the streams during that time. So we're not even looking at the S&P just for the daily. It's the monthly, and you got to see this. Lowest monthly candle close confirmed today already, and it's the low. It was the lowest daily or monthly candle close, excuse me, since January 2021. Understand, looking left, nothing makes sense. In fact, there's an actual gap that has not been filled yet at 36.19 on the monthly. Wow, super subtle. Almost did it this month, but didn't. Do you understand? You didn't. This close. So that gap probably gonna fill. Understand, looking left, there's nothing here, man. What? No technical support. So why could it not fill that gap and then go see at least 33.86? You could. Bitcoin, 19,371, starting to pump. Maybe going for that back test to 19,891, right? You're gonna get this stuff, man. It's not gonna go straight down. Didn't even hit a 786. But again, a back test, completely normal. But this is how it closed in the S&P. This is your Dow Jones. I'm paying attention to Bitcoin. I'm looking at it, man. 19,360 right there. Bullish and golden candle going to be confirmed on the 4-hour in less than 11 minutes. Dow Jones, understand, nothing makes sense till 28,672. The stronger support is going to be at 26,272 and 23.3, right? You're not done yet. You're not done selling off, man. Most likely. All right, let's thanks for interrupting everything, Bitcoin. I was going with the flow and now you're pumping, so I've got to look at it and just show you on your screen. Here it is. No edge. There is no edge. There was no edge. You're just rallying. In the last 10 minutes, 11 minutes of the month, of the quarter, of the buy year. That's what you're doing. Power. This is literally the most power hour you could ask for, right? When it's the day, the last day of the month, the quarter, the half year. This is it. You're living it. This is power hour. The power hour. I guess the other more important power hour would be when it's the last day of the year or something, or the 3-year or something. Here we go, 19,560. Michael Saylor's not dead yet, chat. He's just really underwater. But I don't even get it, man. Like, what? It didn't hold anything. It was just, this is just a random rally. No 786, no 886. Okay, it's not over yet. Wow, highest high of this 4-hour candle and continue to pump. Looks like you might see 19,891 while I'm live. Okay. 19,650, 19,660, 19,7, 19,8. There it is. Here comes the test. 19,875 right there. You pretty much did it. I mean, that was as close as it gets, dude. Okay. We got 8 minutes till your monthly, 3-month, 6-month candle close and daily close. We're looking at the 4-hour though, right? Crazy. Dang, hard to go back to index funds that are closed with this going on, right? That's crazy price action. Oh yeah, it's the first of the month tomorrow, so it's the best time to join the Patreon, okay, where you get trade setups, education, access to the premium Discord community. But I think above all that, you're supporting when I do live every single day when I'm coming here, right? And you're supporting the team that helps make all this happen. So remember, the best day to join the billing cycle is on the 1st of the month, so that's tomorrow. You'd be wanting to join tomorrow, not today. So yeah, in the patreon.com/MitchRayTA, Brad's posting it in the chat. You can check it out there. So again, 100% crowdsourced stream. I don't monetize. I play copyright music every day, so I don't have access to even have memberships on my YouTube channel. No affiliate marketing links I've ever put in your face. How many minutes, if you watch this stream for years, how many minutes or how many hours of your life has been preserved because I don't monetize and you don't watch advertisements when you watch this stream. So it's just a way for you to voluntarily give back, right? Those minutes and time that you were spared. So all that, man. And I just like, you know, dude, like again, I'm never going to be, I barely ever talk about the Patreon. Okay. Barely ever. But, you know, when it makes sense to talk about it, I will, because it's like preservation of the channel and the stream and the community. So Bitcoin, 19,823 right there. Very close to breaking back above a key level that you desperately need to get back above. Closing the monthly above it would probably be pretty good. I mean, there's no, this is coming in, man, coming in hot. Highest volume since June 22nd on the 4-hour. Whoa. We got 6 minutes. I guess it's an extended power hour because of the importance of the close today. And the price action we are receiving in the last 11 minutes, man. Wow. Here it is. Officially testing it. Not yet. You've not officially tested it. You're so close. We'll scale in a little bit so you can see it here. Still not exactly, but it's about to happen. And we're here together looking at this. Of 1,000 points in seconds or minutes. Wow, some price action coming in. And thanks for the 1,076 people tuned in. Bitcoin is testing it, trying to break it now. Look how close we are, chat. This red line right here, if you're just tuning in, is the previous cycle's top from 2017, the all-time high. Before you collapsed from 20K, 19,891 and went to $3,150. You've just now, you broke it today, and now you're testing it today. It was once support, trying to be support, right? It's now being regarded as resistance for the first time ever. Well, except the last time we did it was in 2020. Let me show you real quick right here before we broke it and blasted off right there. December 1st, 2020 was resistance, but then you sold off like crazy sell-off you got after testing it. This is how real this level is. You lost like 11.8% of your value before pivoting and rallying, and then you broke it for the first time ever, December 16th, 2020. So this is a major area that you're trying to break, but not really yet. I see you're breaching it briefly, but clearly very real. Very, very real level, okay? Well, liquidity. I mean, when liquidity dries up, even on Bitcoin, man, liquidity compared to what it was is insane. Like, it's nothing. So, yes, it's a lot easier, even with it being hundreds of billions of dollars in market cap. It's way less than it was, so it takes way less money to move the meter on Bitcoin, on any crypto. These altcoins, they have YFII, a communist Chinese scam. They forked and all that. Yeah, it's like one guy. It's like one dev moving the price from $300 to $900. It's just artificial. It's bullcrap. It's just a scam, dude. Oh my God, I'm gonna ape into that? Yeah, ape into a scam where the one dev is doing it. I'm not saying that on Bitcoin. I'm just saying, like, illiquidity leads to crazy price action, up and down. Insane velocity. So it looks like you're safe on total market cap, chat. It looks like it's going to close above the previous cycle top. Nice. You've done it. Saved by Bitcoin for sure. You've done it, dude. So from the bottom, from the lowest low on this 4-hour candle, which was the lowest low since, you know, that fateful Black Saturday, from the low to now, 7% swing in price. Volatility galore. Lots of that, man. Chat, are we gonna break it? 2 minutes. So it's local on the 8s now, pretty much. We're here. So we're covering. Here's your local on the 8s, dude. Bitcoin. Testing a critical area. Working on a 4-hour massive bullish engulfing candle. It's the biggest 4-hour bullish engulfing candle we've seen since June 19th, which was a short-term bottom. Well, actually, yeah, it's bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than the initial one, right, from the same day. Wow. Critical areas, by the way. Critical areas yesterday, critical areas today. It's wild, man. Less than 2 minutes till your monthly, quarterly, and bi-yearly candle close, right? So if you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, that sub. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't, so you get live anytime I go live at random times, not just regular times. You will be, YouTube will not notify you when I go live, so it is very important if you like the streams and you want to watch when it's random, because I'm live for pumps, to be in that Discord, because you will certainly be notified if you're in there, okay? So wow, what a crazy end to this month that looks like you might close above it. You're so close.
Thank you for telling us to take profits when we were all bullish. Living the island life in the USV now. It's incredible watching the TA be respected every day. Being patient for the next bull run.
Matt, thanks so much for the 20. And as you tip me, living the island life, Bitcoin's breaching the key level with less than 1 minute to go, chat. We got a real pump going on. Bitcoin's about to close the month above $20,000. We got some stuff going on, chat. The key level being broken right now, at least for a few seconds. You don't want to go anywhere, because we're about to be witnessing some bearish history, okay? Bearish history in 20 seconds. Thanks for the 1,200 people tuned in. 15 seconds. Breaking back above levels you had not seen since yesterday. Wow, riveting, I know. But what a comeback, man. That was nice. Any day the big one does something. Hey, we've done it. All right, Jesus chimes. Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat. We've done it. You did close back above, what did you close at? Nah, crap. You closed at 19,985.62. So you didn't close above 20K. But still, you got back above the inflection point, the previous cycle top. Now let us do it. Let's look at the daily that just closed. Look at this candle on the daily. Holy crap. Talk about insanity. Think about someone who was short. They were levered short. They're gone. They're done, right? They're liquidated. They're destroyed. They're homeless. But now, hey, they're homeless. Their short's been liquidated. Continue the dump. Right, chat? There's your daily. Let's look at your monthly. Also just closed. Here it is, Larry. And it was your lowest monthly candle close since November 1st, 2020. And really, you closed right at that previous cycle top from December 2017, and we've just been talking about that. But the monthly makes sense at 14K, like a stronger real support, 13,869. So wow, drama, nothing short of drama, right? Highest level of negative momentum ever, of course. Again, we noticed that the relative strength index closed just now at its lowest level ever, dude. Even lower than it did at the lowest worst point of the Mt. Gox scandal, right? Lower than that. That's crazy. So look at the quarterly candle that just closed, the 3 month, right? Closed right at it, man. But thinking 13,869 makes way more sense if we're talking about levels. But this is a level, I guess, one time, you know. So it's like just think about how psychologically, like, bot setup, just humans, man, previous cycle top, such a big deal. You just saw how big of a deal it is. Buyers just defended that level to close everything out by like $10, man. And then the 6 month that also just closed, here it is. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. But yeah, it closed right above the previous cycle wick top. Okay, but still, even the 6 month makes more sense for 13,869. That's actually formidable support down there. That's a lot of touches, right? Okay, so that's kind of, all right, we did it, man. Let's look at, I guess, Ethereum, because local on the 8s. Makes the most sense down at 755 on the on the 6 month. Okay, we're going inward now. We're going from 6 month to 3 month now. The 3 month on Ethereum. Again, what makes the most sense is going to be like 730, 740. Where you are now on the monthly, nothing makes sense. 0 things make sense on Ethereum right now. You get that? Look left. That's all you need to know. There's never been a time in human history where Ethereum pivoted here. So there's no support here. Pivot points are supports, resistance. They become those in like later down the road. So 745 eventually. Okay, and let's go to the monthly that just closed too. Also, right? You just closed. It's confirmed, man. Oh my God, it's confirmed on the monthly that Ethereum just closed below 1100, which was the previous cycle tops monthly, highest monthly candle close. You closed below it. So bearish breakdown technically on Ethereum. If you look left, straight up, down, up. Why not down again and see 420? It's very possible, man. And we were here, and it was the inverse of all this. Everything we're saying now, it was like, oh my God, dude, you confirmed a bottom. If you break 375 straight up to $1,100 on the monthly, you did it. You blasted through it, of course, right? But that's good enough, you know. It's beautiful. So there you go, chat. That's history. Your largest 6 month candle closes ever. Your largest 3 month candle closes ever. Bearish ones, right? Largest red candles ever. It's been brutal. It's been really bad. And again, if you're new, you just tuned in or something, the stat is on the S&P 500, right? The index fund, the worst 6 month close in 52 years. Worst performing 6 month period on that index fund in 52 years. That's awful. So right back below the previous cycle tops high, 19,891. You below it, man. Sorry. Already back below it, yikes. You see it? So this is a success. It's not about the breakout, it's about the fall through. The fall through is immediate. It's like rejecting it. So just remember, what was once a support is very well in the midst of becoming resistance. So do not become bullish because of a candle like that. Do not be. This could be the most bearish thing ever if it sustains like this. Just pay attention. It was support. It was resistance. It was resistance in 2017. And now what's happening, it could be, again, it's being regarded as resistance. The beginning of the stream was like, you could always go up and test 19,891. I didn't know what was going to happen literally on this 4-hour candle, this past one. So just pay attention. You didn't, and it's weird because it reversed randomly. Just, it was a timing thing, I think, because the going into the monthly 3 month, 6 month close, you didn't hit a 786, nor did you hit an 886. And I think that those would be more adequate targets for a real reaction, not this. So, and certainly no seller exhaustion at all. None. None. Anywhere. Oh, anyone need a cigarette, man? That was...
Oh, it feels so good!
It's China to me, China.
Why so bearish, bro? Hashtag Kappa.
Age over you, man, because I don't like losing everything I made on the way up, right? I think a lot of people feel the same way. I mean, imagine staring at a rising wedge and just knowing that what's happening is like extremely bearish, understanding looking left that there's nothing until 20K and doing nothing, right? And letting it happen to you. I mean, that's cool and all. I mean, that's your thing. Daily on Bitcoin. Imagine this was great, but you couldn't break the 200. You up thrusted, you hit the supply line and failed there, right? You reversed right at it. And then when you fell back below 40K and then back tested 42K as resistance, how could you be bullish? That was the most bearish indicator ever. That's an up thrust and a back test of an up thrust. You can't be bullish. You can't, you have to be bearish. You have to. Below 3,000 on Ethereum, you have to be bearish. That's it. And look what's happened. Oh my God, right? So, I mean, there have been so many, like, I think the price action's been wonderful on these assets. They've done everything. They've respected the TA wonderfully. It's so funny, right? The technical analysis has been so well respected, and it's like, well, all these other people that the gods of their community are what, like scam coins or exchanges or trash, right? And they're all becoming insolvent and collapsing and getting liquidated and defaulting, right? It's like over here, we're like, hey man, saving ourselves tremendous amounts of money by just identifying bearish back tests at key levels, understanding what trend we're in. I mean, that's priceless, man, priceless. So you can learn it too, man. You can learn this stuff. So you got to wonder if this is just a mere back test, a mere bearish back test. Market participants confirming what was once a resistance support is now resistance again before rolling over to much lower prices. Very real possibility. Until you start breaking the previous highs, more and more distribution, more bad stuff, dude. Yeah, you're also back testing what could be considered. I mean, you can call it a double top or whatever, but yeah, you're back testing the neckline too. Sure, if you look at it that way. Yeah. Okay, so we'll let's keep paying attention to it. I got my eye on it. All right, you know I got my eye on it, but I want to just continue onward. Look at the Nasdaq.
It's China to me. China.
Closed.
China.
Terrible.
Real men smoke reds.
Do they? Yeah, I'm sure they do, man. They also live not as long, too. So I think you do for the threes. So, no support. Literally nothing, dude. That's not support from 2020. Dude, there's nothing here. 9,200, 8,165. You know, parabolic uptrend. You haven't even seen that yet. 10,000. Those are all targets that they've been that way for months, and we're working on getting there. Taking time, dude. So this makes the tech bubble look like a joke, right? Yeah. Russ 2000, almost nasty. Oh, God. Okay, look what happened. Larry, Jesus chimes for the Russ 2000. 1743, the 2018 peak. You closed the monthly below it. You still closed in the zone, though. You closed above 1677, which is the pre-COVID crash high. So, you know, you got that zone. There could be an edge at some point, but wow, man. There's just very little support till 1300, really, if you're looking at this. It's awful. Okay. So metals, you know, gold, we kind of had an inkling of potential hopium. It's not over yet. It's just really close and probably will be. Yeah, it's probably dead soon. Based on the bearish wave structure, like you're already developing a potential bearish butterfly or deep crab. Oh, it's so bad, man. It's so ugly. You can't do this. Like, you can't create wave structures like this, because the outcome's going to be a 1272 minimum 1761 all the way to a 1618, which is going to take you to like 1730. It's so bad, man. It's below the 200 moving average, lower highs. So now locally distributions going on. Every day that goes by, the confidence I have on gold dies, right? Silver, beautiful though, right? Almost should have known on gold, right? Because silver was so bad. Bear pole, bear flag combination, setting up for lower prices. Looks like it's about to get wrecked, and wrecked. There it is, chat.
Bruh.
There it frickin' is. Beautiful. Broke key supports. Look left, Larry. A lot of downside on silver. Lots of it. Measure move. I mean, $17 is the target in time on this. Platinum. Hey, can't be bullish anymore. You got to be bearish. You have to be bearish. Confirmation distribution. Now absorption of remaining demand at a support. And what happened? The support. Well, I mean, my God, it was breached, and it's crazy price action. Really, it was a gap down. I don't know. It's gonna fill the gap. $888 right now. Long way down, dude. Long way down. 756. If this is a true bearish breakdown occurring right now, okay. So you got to be bearish. Copper got devastated again, of course, because it was in crash territory. It got wrecked, man. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. In fact, the lowest daily candle close on copper since February 2021. It's not done, dude. Going way lower. Way, way lower. By 329 eventually. Lowest low of the entire crash. Can you be surprised though, man? After a big run, Wyckoff distribution, double top stuff, lower high, confirmed, and then collapse. Yeah. So good news though. Great news. U.S. oil, gasoline futures, natural gas dumped. Here's U.S. oil, still making a higher low. I get it, but I'm telling you, remember, you can't just, you make your high aside, then you make a lower high, then you sell off, still making higher lows, so you're not, trend's not in trouble yet. You've rallied, you made a lower high, is that it? Or are you going to pivot here and make another high low and run again? You might. It's very tough. You're almost in the midst of price contraction right now. It's almost like symmetrical triangle behavior going on U.S. oil. So it's kind of tricky if the recession's real though. This thing's gonna dump like everything else. Everything. U.S. oil and then gasoline futures. Let's go, dude. Beautiful. It broke the nice demand line it's been in since November 2021, but it's still above key levels somewhat, you know, not above the all-time high from 2008, but it is above the key levels from 2011, 2012. Once you break that, there's still a little bit more, like 320 and below 320, that's where you get a big steep drop off. So good to see divergence not playing out at all, completely invalidated, hidden bullish divergence, nice. Yeah, we want this thing to crash, chat. We're rooting for RB1 to collapse. Because that means we can, I mean, maybe pay less at the tank. Join the Discord or be destroyed. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's go to a little bit of drama today, right? What a crazy drama infused 4-hour candle. But in reality, look at it, not really anything special at all, actually. Still in the dead middle of a big range on total market cap. In Gulf, you can keep running, it won't matter, right? Until you break like 952, who cares? Yikes. Just remember, corn futures, complete Jesus chimes yesterday. It gapped down, it got destroyed. It was down 15% yesterday at open, and I couldn't be more proud. I want to cry. I want to cry tears of joy. You understand how perfect it was? This gray zone isn't a joke, Larry. This gray zone's everything. This zone. Look left. Very few times in history is corn futures up here. The tip top peak from July 2008. Look at this, 2011, 2012. You got to love the price action correlated to this, the correlation, where you up thrusted through those levels, you sold off, then you bearishly back tested it with a shooting star reversal. The momentum was shifting. And then, yeah, you rallied back to test 778 one last time. That was it, man. Holy crap. It can't get any more perfect than that. That's like a movie. Traditional technical analysis, movie, crescendo, unbelievably perfect. You test it and then destroyed the next day. So below the 200-day moving average, below formal supports. In between this level, you can clearly see up, down, 522 in time, possibly, on corn futures. Beautiful. I'm going to change music. Ended. So thanks for the over 1,000 people tuned in. Remember, it's the first of the month tomorrow. So it's literally tomorrow is the absolute best time to join the Patreon. Again, where you get trade setups, education. You get access to my charts, right? I post charts. You know, just there's something called charts only where it's just me posting charts. Sometimes I'm scanning and then I'll just spam a bunch of different charts and, you know, just patterns and all that. It's a great way, educational resource for you to learn stuff that I'm looking at. I'm posting for you to see all markets, right? And then really, I think above all, it's supporting what I do every day for free here. Okay. So thanks for the current patrons I've had. Thanks for anyone who was a patron. But I know these times are tough, so it just means even more. My God, if you're a patron now, or you're gonna be a patron next month, that's unbelievably amazing because these market conditions are some of the worst. I mean, we might be in the worst market conditions we've been in of our entire life. like hands down. I know 08 was bad, man. Certain different ways it was. 2000 was terrible. I get it, man. Yeah, 2000, my God, dude, the speculative asset bubble. Holy crap. Pets.com and WorldCom and Enron. Holy crap. But now we got a different beast going on, don't we? So anyway, you know, wheat futures got wrecked. Good. Below the 200-day moving average now, breaking critical support. Eventually, you could see 635. Remember, think of the top 10 on wheat. Top 10 on these commodities. Second part of the recession begins. What happens? The big boys, the blue chips, it's their turn to collapse. And commodities, including U.S. oil. Time for them to all collapse too. If this is going to do what historically has happened, okay? Real recession hours. What, Atlanta Fed came out today and they said negative 1% GDP. What does that mean? According to Atlanta Fed, confirmed recession. Yeah. All right. Anyway, man. So it's been live now, hour and 15, 16 minutes, you know. And really, it's a historic day, but you know, the price action subsiding a little bit. You're back below, you know, this must be the monthly or something like that, or the 3 month. You can just see this magenta line, 19891 is everything here. You closed above it miraculously, but now you're falling back below it. You got to wonder if that lone 4-hour bullish engulfing candle can manifest into anything so far. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, lean hogs doesn't want to roll over, does it? Wild horses, wild hogs, dude. Make a song because of the chart. Get it. So, appreciate everyone coming out and the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. You know, big day. And we're going to see what happens. Just remember, oftentimes, I mean, I'm not saying that we're out of the woods or anything, but just think about, like, I've said it before, like, and it did happen, like, where price action can so dramatically change after days like this. The reallocation of funds, the way bots are programmed, things can just change on a bi-yearly, quarterly, monthly candle close, new month, new quarterly, new bi-yearly candle has started. Things can change, so just pay attention to what we have received today. Could be a new beginning. Yeah. If we start reaching 18,600, like if we were going to do it in the next 24 hours, I'm going to do what I can to be live, you know. But that right there, man, it's not really catching. The bears they didn't, you know, like they didn't follow through right there, did they? They may not follow through today either. We'll see. But yeah, we start getting to dangerous 18.5 levels. I'll be trying to fire up this live stream again, okay? Whenever. So that's why you want to be in the Discord, because I'll be live at 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 9 a.m., noon time, who knows? So as long as you're in the Discord, you get notified by me when I go live, so you don't miss it. YouTube will fail you. All right, I have to say that stuff. These are cadences, all right? So, again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for all the patrons who stuck around. The annuals, my God. The monthly, people who were, that won't be, the ones who aren't, who will be. Thanks to all of you for everything. Y'all keep this channel going, and I'm very grateful, because you could be watching anyone, but you choose me, and that's freaking amazing. So I'll just be back. Until next time, respect the T. A.
Bring back. I shall be fine.
Bruh.
Dude. Dude, I gotta look at a couple requests. My bad. Kevin. Jeff. Yeah, I'm gonna look at these. Hold on. Okay, sorry. My God, dude. I don't know. Got distracted with things. Bitcoin's already back above 19,891 for a second anyway. Kava was requested. I mean, sure, it looks like an M shape. No doubt. Looks like an M shape, right? At a very key level. This is a very strong support. Should be anyway. 2019, 2020. It's been a resistance. It's been support before. My God. November and December 2020, it was an absolute bottom for a huge run up. You know, there was nice trade stuff that actually played out before it collapsed, and that's cool. Most didn't do this at all. Most would just fail. But yeah, you do have some sort of like 100% kind of shark here, right? It's like an M shape. It's the shark with 100% retrace. Yikes. All right, so an 886, like right there. Maybe a little hidden divergence. We'll see. We'll see. It just went up to test the 200 moving average on the 4 hour and failed like it's done before and before and before. My God. So probably going to depend on Bitcoin. I get it though. You're finally at these levels that are a little bit more reasonable. Like we knew if you don't hold 260, you go straight down to 139. What have you done twice now? Wait, straight down, straight up, straight down. Could go straight up again. I mean, that's the zone, man. That's what happens in between these two levels. So it's just tougher because it's such a bearish trend. You could see 139 again, you know. Hard to strategize an entry unless you bought at 139. It's at 181. How do you even, you know, long this right now and have a reasonable stop set up looking left? There's not many. Right, I mean 130, a stop below like 139, 117 is like the best. You're kind of well off that now. So, and your upside, I think if it was gonna actually rally here, you're looking at 268 to 292 on Kava, Kevin. All right, man. Interesting price action. It's an S coin, man. So, of course, a new quarter could be good for everything. They've been destroyed. Worst 6-month candle, or the worst 6 months. Worst first half of a year in the S&P 500 in 52 years. So yes, of course, things can change. I'm telling you, when on the new day, on the new month, on the new quarterly, on the new bi-yearly, new price action can present itself immediately. Here's the immediately, right? Bitcoin, 20,161, back above it. You actually, in fact, are now back testing 19,891 as support now. Wow. Wow, you know, above this level, there's not much anything till 21,700. I'm just saying. I don't know if you'll get there, but that is the next real resistance. Looking left, it's just a local high from June 21st and June 26th. Bitcoin's up $326 on the new month, the new quarter, the new half of the year, 20,400. And we got a pump going on. We have it's new price action for the new everything. Okay, this was a tremendous close because of that. All right, this is exactly the type of stuff you can get. Yep. Kava and then ENR, which I'm not even Energizer, yeah. Yeah, dude, this one's saying it's so bad. Like, imagine being so bad. Like, imagine being ENR and Energizer Holdings. Like, hits the 886, reacts, hits the 200 moving average, and collapses. Makes the lowest low of all time. Gets back above the all-time low though from March of 2020. But you're just, there's no evidence that like you're in an uptrend. Hidden bearish divergence might be starting soon. So ugly, man. It's just, yeah, you're at basement levels. You certainly are. Basement levels. You can come back down to 2682 again though, right? It's the lowest low of ever. And you just made the lowest high of the entire downtrend. So it's just really hard being like, oh yeah, great opportunity to long here when you just did the most bearish things you've ever done. And now there could be hidden bearish divergence in development. You get above $29 though, I think you go to 32 bucks. So there's marginal upside if you break the level you just tested on June 24th as resistance. So yeah, of course, these are like, hey, if you're just like, I want to invest in Energizer, I mean, you can't, I mean, if you have a stop loss set, maybe back below 2660, I guess they could let it ride. But again, dude, you're in a bear trend. There's a recession going on. It's about to be confirmed, even though we've known you're in a recession. Yeah. But yeah, this is as low as it gets, I guess, on looking at a chart, right? Let's go back to Bitcoin because, you know, Jeff H probably wants to look at Bitcoin over. Okay, hey, we trying to make a second bottom here? Chat, we got some serious stuff going on. This is a big new month. Bullish engulfing candle, catching immediate fall through price action, closing the monthly back above the previous cycle top, and now back testing it. Whoa. Dude, this is some real stuff, man. Real stuff happening. Will it turn into a one low, a confirmation low, and then we begin this crazy new XABCD, a massive wave upward on the new month? Perfect timing, I guess, right? So we got stuff, man. Look at this. Session highs, 20,880 right there. Up $841. Yep, saved by the new month, the new quarter, the new buy year. Saved. Looks like you'll be seeing 21,772 probably today. Like at this pace, man, you could be there in an hour, right? There's nothing here. It's like straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Why not up? You could literally go to 21.7. That's probably your target if you're doing this. I'm just saying. So, wow, man. It's like, hey, I'm about to end the stream, and then all of a sudden, boom. I had like 2 requests to look at, so there you have it. Yeah, speakeasy stream. We lost like half our viewership, but anyway, man, you get it. Okay, if this is real live, man, 21,722. It's all about the levels. The level was clearly broken back above, so you're safe above 19,891. You're safe for now. Gotta love this price action, tell you. The last thing I would want though is us to somehow top out here making lower highs than 21,722. That is going to be the most disappointing thing maybe ever. No, when an asset that's in a very bearish trend swings 12.73% in like literally 4 hours, that's not like, what's the strategy? You taking along because of price action like that? By all means, man. It's up 12.7% from its lows. Again, the lows were like 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago. Okay. So there's your total. You could be, maybe you are. Maybe you could be heading on up to 943, 952 here. Wow. You just didn't quite get to the 786 or 886, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of a little like random thing. I think it was just the way the market, you know, we know what day it is, how important today was, like the most important day. One of the 2 most important days of the entire year just ended 30 minutes ago. That still is the long-term target. This guy was calling. Who are you, dude? I called all these tops, man. All the way down. Get out of here, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, look at the monthly. The target still is eventually 13,869. I'm sorry, you're looking at the 1 minute chart, bro. You think what? You think this invalidates anything that just happened? You crazy? Out of your effing mind, dude? Yeah, dude, because we had a little bit of buying come in. Oh, no, this is now invalid. You're out of your effing mind, dude. Go to the 5 minute chart, dude, and just hang out there. You can type to the trading view. Oh my God, man. Dude, we pumped like $1,000, man. And we're in this mega bear trend. And every single time Black Mondays, Black Saturdays happened, it's been telegraphed. Hey, by the chart. It's been called before it happened. And you want to come in here and start talking trash about a Rudy Poo $1,500 pump? Dude. Low IQ stuff, man. It's just like ridiculous.
I don't know where it'd be without your stream, Mitch. Much love.
Thanks, Echo Leaf. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, just scrubs who've never seen my channel before, like, come in and to talk trash. It's like, you're an idiot. Complete idiot, dude. Once you go watch what was going on here, yeah, it looks like you're probably going to collapse. Looks like you're probably going to call in and over and over and over again. Yeah, all year. Anyway, so we're good, dude. We're good above 19,891. It's all about the levels, right? It's never about certainties. It's the levels. Those things happened. If you're above 19,891, everything's like okay. Maybe till 21,722. What's up, playlist? Thanks.
Is that a joint?
Yeah. Thank you. Too easily offended. Yeah, dude, because I ain't got time for low IQ scrubs in my chat, right? It's like I've done too much to tolerate people talking trash, man. People have saved hundreds of thousands of dollars in this community based on me being here 7 days a week, okay? So I don't want to hear some kid who's got $10 to his name talking trash in the live chat, okay? So I'm out of here. Yes, Bitcoin above 19,891 could see 21,722. Below 19,891, screwed. Above, it's okay. So I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.